Well, okay, the new my dudes. Hi guys, it is Dave here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Abyss of the Sacrifice, guys. So I hope you guys are all just generally doing well, and let's get back into Abyss of the Sacrifice. So just a brief recap from the last episode. We continued with some of the girls' stories for like the first part of the main story. So we did Chloe with Path and Olga with T. So with Olga, we started off with Olga. So we've got a first look at Olga's father. He's a right bugger by the looks of things. He's a very cold individual, and his face matches the past. But we saw what kind of stern individual he seems to be, and very demanding of Olga to just basically do as she's told and just get good grades, and that's pretty much it. That seems to be all he cares about. She just gets good results, and it doesn't really matter about her, any of her feelings or wants or anything like that. Ouch. She tried to be nice and secretly make her father's favorite tea without her father or the maid who is in charge of the tea from knowing. And so we tried our best making the tea from the kitchen scene from her past memories, but that didn't work out so well. And she was kind of caught by the maid, but the maid didn't tell, so it worked out in the end. But this came from a flashback while Olga was looking for water for the group and instead found a vending machine, and she helped herself only to a can of cold coffee, I guess, or I don't know. In anime, they have like cups, cans from vending machines of coffee, but I'm assuming they must drink it cold, which I don't know. I know there's such things as cold brew coffee, but I don't know whether I would like it. But maybe try it one day. Chloe's chapter of Paths, where it revealed her past as so. The vibes of her being a journalist weren't correct for me, but I was right in the fact that she's a nosy bitch. She likes to find out things. So there was like, I suggested possibly investigator when not really. She appears that she's a rogue hacker. So Chloe has a lot of experience dealing with artificial intelligence and computers and IT. So she has a history of being a hacker against the kind of government and officials or like rule makers of Foundation. And she was known as a hacker known as Priest. So she was known as Priest, and she also came across a rival hacker who appears to be better at hacking than Priest, Orange. And we came across her, and while Chloe was previously trying to hack into the level 7 security files, which is like the origins of Foundation and stuff like that, all the real top secret shit that we really want to know about, tried to get into that, but we weren't successful yet. But also that Chloe had been beaten to other information from another server by Orange, and it really pissed her off. Chloe was in a life or death situation by almost being detected by the security bots when she was inside the code using a VR headset. Basically, it was like SAO. You get caught in the game, you die for real in real life. It was kind of like those vibes. And we played out a battle between like robot viruses or robots fighting the code or something like that, which was kind of cool. That's where we left off, and then we've moved the timeline on, as you can see from the screen, guys. We've opened up the next set of chapters for all the girls, apart from Jitka. Strangely, Jitka doesn't have a chapter in this section of the timeline, and I don't know whether that's being influenced by the way I've chosen, which order I've chosen the girls' chapters. Like, I don't know for certain, but I'm sure I read in the information about the game that there are multiple endings to this game, so we may have to play through it a few times, choosing different options, or whether it just progresses but shows you all the endings via different means. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but I do wonder whether that, depending on who you chose in what order, would affect which girl doesn't have a chapter at this point. But for us, it's Jitka. But it might mean nothing. Maybe just Jitka's not doing much at this point. Maybe she's just chilling, having too many dreams. Yeah, and I don't think it was the previous episode, but the episode before. Yeah, there's definitely going to be an awkward situation between Olga and Jitka once Jitka finds out that Olga is her sensei, professor, doctor's daughter. Yeah, that's going to be fun whenever that happens. I think I mentioned at the end of the last episode, but I wasn't paying attention to the background images too much in the timeline before. But at the beginning, it's like Olga's father's office. And then second part is the shaft that Miki fell through when the elevator kind of crumbled. And now it's like that corridor we were down with Miki and Jitka, but it's on fire with an explosion. So I can only imagine that shit is going to hit the fan soon, guys. I'll just continue from the top for now. I'll maybe do Miki and Asana's, or at least do Miki's, but I might mix it up. Maybe I'll go with either Chloe or Olga after that, but I think we'll start with Miki, see what's going on with her. And so this chapter is called Legs, so I'm assuming this will give us a bit more information and backstory about the injury that Miki supposedly got while she was on the high jump team at school. So I'm assuming we're going to get some more backstory as to what happened there. So let's go. Legs. Legs. Oh, yeah. Backstory about her injury confirmed, I think. Looks as if we're on the perspective of being Miki lying in what appears to be a hospital bed. Or some kind of medical facility bed. So yeah, that's definitely the vibes I'm getting here. So I think we can confirm it's going to be about her leg injury. But let's keep going. Let's find out. So, an unfamiliar scenery. Where am I? Where's Miki? Well, I think we know, but we'll keep going. Why am I here? I think we're going to find out. Ow. Miki yelped as she tried to sit up. Can't, can you? Everything hurt. Her arms, chest, head. Her whole body was screaming in pain. Oof, ouch. Like a rusty machine, her limbs felt heavy and unable to move. Oh, geez, what? Did you break more than just one leg? But was it really her whole body? Good question. Realizing something terrifying. Are you recollecting what happened? Miki suddenly paused. Only her legs weren't in pain. Her legs are the only things she doesn't feel pain in. Uh-oh. That could be a bad sign. Might be okay, but it might mean she got unscathed from her legs, but it doesn't make sense based on what we've learned about her injury in the jump team. Actually, she couldn't feel her entire lower body. That's what I feared. Possibility of paralysis. Shit. Well, how did that change? Okay, she couldn't feel her entire lower body. Why? Oh. Okay, maybe this was worse than the high jump injury or the athletics injury. This maybe when shit went down with the explosions and disaster in Foundation, which we've still not really learned too much about. Oh shit. Now you're remembering? So is this a flashback back to when... Well, we first came across Miki when she was just passed out on the floor and she found that her leg was caught by a cable. Her leg was caught in some rubble on the ground near a cable and an electric system. So we didn't really learn much about Miki before that. So I'm guessing this must be before, and she must have blacked out again at that point when we first started the game. That's right. Her body started to shake. She remembered what happened. Well, tell us. Right before she lost her memory. She lost memories? Oh no, right, come on then. There was an explosion, then a terrible pain, debris, and blood. I'm gonna guess they might have been the people that were with you, and maybe the voice we've been hearing from Miki's past is our mom. Yeah, I'm guessing they didn't make it. Where were her parents? Yeah, if they're not there, would suggest either they're injured in a bed or they aren't coming because they're dead. Did this blood belong to her alone? Well, if you're in a bed, I would have hoped that whoever's attending you would have cleaned you up, maybe from any blood that was on you, but oh well. Oh god, is she remembering more? Oh, yeah, so it was a flashback, but this is us back to reality again, so Miki must have been daydreaming. But this is interesting. I've got to assume this is the same corridor, unless the game's just reusing things, but maybe, I don't know. But it looks as if we're retracing our steps, so Olga's bringing Miki back to reality. Miki turned around to find Olga giving her a worried look. Nani? What? Yeah, do you remember what's going on? And yeah, Olga's got the medical experience, so she'll be making sure you're all right. Okay, she's okay. Not really. But Miki shaking her head just made Olga worry more. Oh, she's getting the scanner out again. Cool. Don't be pushy, Miki. Yeah, they always insist that they're fine, but they can get a bit snarky towards each other. Oh, she ran away before Olga could pull out her scanner. Oof. She's just worried about your well-being, for God's sake. But her steps were shaky. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Miki's maybe feverish or going to pass out due to shock or reliving bad memories. Her forehead broke out in a sweat. Feverish, maybe. She hadn't been able to feel much in her legs that whole morning. Oh, okay. As time went on, it just got worse, so her... Does that mean Miki, when we first woke up, well, her leg was trapped, so maybe it's aggravated the wound, or maybe her wound wasn't fully recovered. See, she sounds as if she's expecting that her leg plays up every now and again. Well, you did try to do a jump earlier and Chloe saved your ass. Hope not. Yeah, Miki certainly has a determination to get out of here, but apart from just escaping for safety, I don't know if there's any other reason. She quickly forced her uncooperative legs forward step by step, so that the others wouldn't notice. Why do you want to hide the fact that you're injured? I suppose she may be fearing that if they think she's dead weight, they might leave her behind. But I don't think Olga would do that as a medical background person, a student of her father. Oh, hazy. Oh God, we're going back to the flashbacks, so this must be her medical practitioner, her doctor. I need you to stay calm and listen. He's about to inform her that she can't jump anymore, I'm guessing. The doctor spoke carefully, which suppressed emotion. But Miki knew the truth. Yeah, something bad happened to you. She expected the worst, unless it's about her family and what happened. True to her expectations, the doctor gave her terrible news. Holy shit, she did get paralyzed. Broke her spine, or injured her spine. Did all that we could, but with the severe injuries to your spine, a full recovery is impossible. You will probably never stand again. Holy shit. Well then, how has she been standing so far? So her leg suggests that her movement or mobility is only temporary. So she maybe had some medicine or something injected into her or something that's giving her temporary movement. I don't know. And I'm thinking in the past we did come across a wheelchair, but that was with Jitka. Things are odd. As these words fell on her ears, you were expecting bad news though. A hollow hilarity rose up from inside. Oh God. This is a little bit uncomfortable. Why are you laughing? This is a really fucked up situation. You've just pretty much been told you're never going to walk again. The doctor glanced at her uncomfortably. Yes, I don't blame him. Or her, don't know. But unable to hold back her laughter, Miki chuckled again. All this time she had been trying to fly and now she couldn't even walk. Yeah, that's true. Set her monologuing about herself. Just the other day, she had felt at her lowest. That was petty compared to this. Clearly something lower. Can't fly, can't walk, rock bottom. She lost everything to the explosion. Yeah. So she's confirming her parents were killed during the explosion and collapse of whatever this is. Her parents, her freedom to walk, and her abilities to fly, her dreams to fly. She also lost someone she had begun to trust. Oh boy. Miki, you're not telling us everything, are you? Or you maybe don't remember, since apparently there's memory issues. Uh-oh. Oh no, there's now suddenly a tremor in the corridor. Oh shit. A huge tremor suddenly made Miki's knees buckle. She stumbled from the shock. The girls behind her screamed, oh no. Well, there's Jitka, but as we said, she doesn't seem to have a story in this section. Yeek. I think that's what you would call a quake. Suddenly, an ominous smell pierced their noses. Uh-oh. Fire or gas? I mean, I was about to also say radiation, but you wouldn't really smell that. And we've already had that scare with Asuna so far. Chloe shouted. Uh-oh, did a hole open up in Foundation's outer shield? Oh, shit. Well, I know they're underground, but... Oh, they're deep. I think I remember they're deep underground enough to be near the Earth's core. Oh, so it'd be like molten heat? Oh! But it could also be dangerous gases, I guess. Before she could finish her thought she caught a glimpse of hot red magma pouring through a large crack in the wall. Fantastic. Now we are in the oven, guys. Into the frying pan, as they say. Run! So that explains the explosion thing earlier. Everyone broke into a run on Chloe's command. Yeah, Miki's gonna fall behind. Miki followed behind, but her legs remained uncooperative and she almost tripped again and again. Yep, you're being tested. A strong sulfuric lava. Yep, strong sulfuric smelling wind wafted up behind her. She needed to keep moving forward for as long as her legs lasted. But walking was hard and she couldn't catch up to the others. Oh shit. Well, hopefully, yeah, I was going to say hopefully Olga at least notices. After a while, Olga realized Miki was lagging behind. She called out and tried to run back, but Chloe grabbed her hand. Uh-oh. We're going to get separated. Watch out the wall! Oh no, Foundation's automatic defense systems or something like that. Oh no. If that's the case, then I'm going to have to assume that all four of the other girls are on the other side of the wall and Miki is trapped on this side. Suddenly, an iron mask came sliding down. It was just a few steps in front of Miki's face. Sensing the heat, this fire prevention wall had activated to block the fire, yet an automatic defense system. Miki put her hand to the heavy iron wall in a daze. Shit. Well, shit. Didn't make it, and I'm assuming there's no one with you. Is my only choice now to be boiled alive in magma? Maybe. Just then, she heard a banging on the wall. It was the other girls. They were making noise on the other side. When Miki listened closely, she could hear their voices. Look for a door that heads down. A different voice called out, so that was Olga. I think that was Chloe. We're near our lifeline. Head down and look for it. There should be a gutter for maintenance checks used to get out of there. Not only did the heat make it hard to see, but Miki's legs were stiff. Then again, they could still move. She bit her lip and spun around. Well, shit, we're going to have to face the fire. Yep. It's hot. Great. Heat waves brushed against her face and she couldn't breathe. Yeah, if it's magma and lava, there'll also be sulfuric acid fumes. She lay down on her stomach. That made the heat more manageable. Yep, stay low. Then she started using her arm strength alone to slide across the floor. Seemed like she was making progress. Oh god, that's a bad thing though, possibly. She might not be able to stand upright again. This way she could move at the same pace whether her legs worked or not. Well, okay. But it made her recall a oh no, here we go. I'm on my hands and knees again. As the heat made her mind foggy, the memories came streaming back. Here we go, guys, more backstory. Oh, okay, so this is her in physiotherapy. Like, I think I've mentioned it before on one of my videos before, guys, but yeah, I've had an injury which affected my legs. In fact, it might have been the first episode of this series, Abyss the Sacrifice. I had an injury where I dislocated my knee. So yeah, I had to go through a lot. Well, I didn't necessarily have to go to a physiotherapy center like this, but definitely had to go through a few months of physio. Yes, it hurts sometimes. Eek. She fell down for the 100th time. No matter how much she tried, it was still the same. Her legs wouldn't budge and she couldn't stand up. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Miki's walking, so start the dance. Stop before I get copyright. She grabbed onto something nearby for support, but her arms were exhausted. She couldn't even hold herself up. Miki was sprawled out on her hands and knees, unable to move. Well, you got hurt. That is why it's happening. But yeah, she's had a really shitty life at this point. So I understand her anger and meanness sometimes, but out of all the girls, Miki's probably got one of the not so nicest, but in terms of like deep shit, not as bad as some of the others as well, but it's still pretty fucked up for all of them. She's lost everything. Yeah, I suppose you have to wish to stand first before you can try and fly again. Don't give up, Miki. Someone help you? Yeah, you don't even to be thinking stuff like that right now when you need to be focused. The heat was getting stronger. Eventually, the magma will melt this entire hallway and me along with it. Yet Miki persevered forward. And here we go, I have control now. Okay, steam is pouring in from up ahead. So, everything is shaking and there's a rumbling roar. So, I've got no options to go forward, to go anywhere else, and it doesn't appear that I can go here. Ah, fire. Oh god. What do I do? The metal in the floor is hot. Steam billowed up, blocking Miki's path. It's too hot to go across. Too hot to go across, yeah. Thought so, but I thought I'd better just check things out. Everything's shaking, there's a rumbling roar. So this looks like something over here. Ah, this must be one of these maintenance hatches. There's a door. Documents. Oh, it's a cardboard box. Okay. There's a storage space. Oh, that's just a cupboard, a storage cupboard. Okay, well, anything I can... It's a cardboard box. Use. Oh, I've had to use the cardboard box to try and get over the burning metal. It's not going to be a perfect solution. Oh, it's several pieces. Yeah. Spread open the cardboard box on the floor. Now she can cross. Go. Sorry, over the cardboard. And there's magma starting to come through. The path is blocked. She can't climb over like this. No, that's true. She can't climb over like this. Pulled out the iron rod. I didn't even know that would happen, but okay, that worked out. Obtained an iron rod. There's rubble here. An iron board is on the ground. Iron rod. Looks like there's a path through this rubble. Let's go. Dead end 2. Obtained an information terminal. The walls collapsed and lava is pouring in. I don't do something soon. Well, apologies about that, guys. My camera battery died, so I just had to take a quick break there just to replace the battery and then resume the recording again. So we just picked up an information terminal there. I'm just mentioning that just in case it was cut out in my footage, unfortunately. Well, I suppose it's not going to be cut out in my game footage, but it will be me talking about it. Anyway, so there's magma in front of us. The wall has collapsed and lava is pouring in. Shit. Not so good there. So we've got this information terminal. It's an information terminal. I don't think there's anything we can do with it right now. So there's a bit we can go off to the left. So let's see. Ah, okay. Oh, this. What's that? Obtained an ID card. Oh. Okay. I thought it was saying it's expired, but no, that's just the expiry date. Right, so what have we got here? There's a console for a device here. Oh, I'm assuming this is a crane, and one of them is missing a lever? Huh. Okay, so nothing obvious at the moment. Okay, was there anything I can do here with the iron rod? Nope. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. It's too tough to break with. It's too tough to break with an iron rod. What's it made of? I suppose it could be made of like bulletproof glass. Looks like this one open. Okay, so maybe there's something else we need to do. Hold on, can that ID card be combined? Not that way, but maybe this way? No. No, apparently the items cannot be combined. Just checking. Alright, so maybe we need to go back. Oh. Okay, looks. I was thinking maybe we could go back the way we came, but I guess not. Okay. So there's a thick pipe running along the wall, and then it has a few cracks. Well, I'm guessing our iron rod might help with that. Hitting it doesn't change anything. Okay. This thick pipe running along the wall. Oh, I can maybe use the pipe to pry the rod to pry the pipe, maybe? Yeah, I get that. Well, I would doubt anything's gonna happen with the ID card. I guess it just connects around. Wait, what's that? I didn't see that before. Ah, the grip for the lever. Right, we can do that. A command is coming. Why would I want to do that? Oh, wait, could the grip go on my iron rod? Maybe the other way around. Yes. Okay, so now we've got a grip to the iron rod, so maybe that will give us the force to break this panel, but also maybe something about the pipe as well. It's too tough to break with the rod. Right, okay, so it's not that, so it must be this. Hitting it doesn't change anything? Really? Oh shit, I never even thought of that. It's burning red because I've dipped it in the magnet. Oh. Now, it has a few no, I didn't think that would work, but it's hot enough. It'll be hot enough to melt the plastic cover. Burn. Yeah. Touching the plastic cover with the burning rod makes it melt. What do we have there? Obtained a memory card. And obtained some plastic. Why not? Okay, the cover is melted. Okay, doesn't appear to be anything else useful in there. Right, so with the memory card... Also, can I then detach that? Because I might need the... I don't know. I'm assuming I can if necessary. No, stay here. So, memory card. No, must be the other way around. Memory card. Yes. Combine the memory card into the information terminal. Okay. Ah, the sprinkler system. Okay. So how to activate the sprinklers? Push the left lever up and the right lever down. Press top left, bottom right, and top right buttons in order. Push the... Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, so I'm going to have to refer to this a couple of times because there ain't no way I'm going to remember all that in order. So it was left lever up and the right lever down. Right lever down. And then press top left, bottom right, and top right buttons. So top left, bottom right, top right. Top left, bottom right, top right. Push the left lever down. Push bottom left and top right buttons. So bottom left, top right. And then I think it said push both levers up. Levers up and push the bottom right button. Ding. Oh shit, that didn't work. Guys, I'm having an absolute technical nightmare in this episode. So I just had a brief cut there again because now my camera decided to shut off because the memory card was full. So the new battery and new memory card, so absolutely no reason you should shut down now, you just in case there was a brief cut in what we were doing, I was having a look at the hint menu just to see if it can help me out with this puzzle, but it can't. I'm wondering if it's maybe because I've put the rubber grip on this iron rod and I wasn't meant to, but why would it give me that option to do so? Because as far as I know, I'm doing this puzzle correctly. So, left up, right, give me the journal again. Left lever up and the right lever down. And then top left, bottom right, and top right. Top left, bottom right, top right. Then left lever down, bottom left and top right. No. Left lever down. Bottom left, top right, I think. Bottom left, top right. And then left and right levers up. And this button. And apparently, oh, now it works. What the fuck? Right, water poured out from the crack. Nice. Sure, I pressed those buttons in combination, but apparently not. Right, so there's water coming out now. Water is overflowing from the crack. So, I don't know. Can I cool the plastic maybe? Ah, yeah. Put the plastic over it, but the leak won't stop. Cauterize the plastic with heat. The plastic melted and blocked up the hole. And that's caused the water to reroute to the sprinkler system. So the sprinklers are on. And it's turned the lava from hard and cool and hard. And magma cools and starts to harden. So the crack is blocked up. Nice. So now we can move a bit easier. So yeah, I don't want to touch that again. I don't want to mess about the system. The magma is cooled off now. She can pass through. So lava's solid now. Time to continue onward. All right, there is a door. Oh, and how convenient. Looks as if that ID might come in handy. Maybe. Won't open. There's a slot. It looks like it can accept a card. Well, how convenient that we have one. Put the card in the slot. When she touched the door, it opened easily. Is this it? We've got a nice reunion. The oppressive heat gave off a burnt smell. The magma had already started its purge. Wait, what? Oh, don't be like that, Miki. Sorry for interrupting. Don't be like that, come on. Because you want to live and get out of here now and leave this underground city now that appears to be ruined, but you guys don't really know much about the world above, but supposedly Orange is giving Chloe some hints as to something going on above. Don't give up. Oh, yes! This is what I was talking about from earlier. This is the room, just based on this diagram, this is the room that Jitka was first in. So now Miki's here, and there's the wheelchair. Is she gonna remember something by seeing it? Huh? Her eyes suddenly widened. She knew where she was. This was the room where her leg got stuck. No, it isn't. Wait, what? But. So, you're telling me both Miki and Jitka were in the same room, but at different times? Come on. Really? But it would then that would suggest that someone trapped both of them here, because Miki's leg was trapped under the pipe, and Jitka was chained to the pipe. Where her leg got stuck. But what surprised her the most is it the wheelchair? Yep. Was the object there that belonged to her wheelchair. It was her wheelchair that should have broken, but it hasn't. When she fell from the upper floor and had her leg Oh. So Miki was in her wheelchair on the floor above and it caved in, and then she... What? Jeez. What the fuck? But I suppose if the disaster caused quakes and an explosion or whatever, I suppose the floor caving in could make sense. Whoa. The proof that my legs couldn't move, so there's her proof that she was injured and she couldn't move. Oh, so that's weird that you and Jitka were trapped here both at separate times. She clung to the nearby railing, and Whitley stood up, her ankles trembling. Then she took one step after the other down the stairs. So we are where Jitka was, and apparently Chloe was here, Mickey was here too, soon. She reached her long-lost, despised wheelchair. I don't blame her for hating it. Oh, and she touches it. It's going to bring back more memories. And back to the doctor scene where she's told she's going to be in this for the rest of her life. From now on, this will be your legs. The doctor pushed a shiny new wheelchair into the room. Yes, I'm sure she appreciates the fact that she didn't have to pay for it, but I'd imagine she'd actually just want her legs back to working order, but go to all your favorite places. Yes, true, but she can't run or move or jump or whatever. The doctor spoke cheerfully as if he expected this to make Mickey happy. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Yeah, considering her athletic background, this isn't going to please her whatsoever. So she refused to accept her new form of transport, so she must have tried to seek any way possible to stand again, and she must have found it somehow. Oh boy. But you're standing, you're not in your wheelchair now, so can you please tell us how the fuck that's happening? She placed a hand on the wheelchair. Okay, so she's considering using it to help her a bit just now since she is starting to waver. Okay. Okay. Or unless she's planning on using it to break out to get to her friends or something. I don't have to give up yet. Ah, so here's this room that we didn't get through with Jitka, but now Mickey saw a dimly lit hallway to the side of the stairs. There was steam, but the fire had not reached it yet. This might be her way out. She sat down in the wheelchair and began pushing its wheels. Rammed through the boxes, and rolling as fast as she can, it rolled across the floor. True. Go, Mickey. Something inside her broke free. She was going faster than her stiff legs could ever take her. I just hope this doesn't result in you crashing badly. A place in the floor destroyed by the magma appeared ahead. Oh shit, but an upward staircase lay beyond it. Okay. Oh, you're gonna run the gap. Uh-oh. Without hesitation, Mickey sped on ahead. Yeah, she's gonna go for the jump. She spun the wheels as fast as she could, just a little farther. Her nose suddenly filled with the smell of burning rubber and the wheelchair. Oh no, the wheels might have got hit by lava. Or is she gonna try and jump from the chair? The right tire had made contact with the heat and was melting. Before long, the wheelchair was zigzagging across the floor. Uh-oh. The melted tire was too hot to touch. Mickey desperately spun the remaining tire and withstood the rocky ride. She's going to jump. She leaned forward and jumped out of the chair. Please make the gap. She took the leap. She was flying. The wheelchair was flung into the magma, never to be seen again. Mickey landed on the stairs, thank God. Crawl up the stairs as quickly as you can. She sped up the stairs. Oh, she was running. Okay, she made it to her feet then. Maybe your instincts are kicking in, fight or flight. Okay, that's good. Hearing and smelling the wheelchair melting behind her, she reached the door at the top of the stairs and practically tumbled through it. Thank God for that. Well, I would hope they would. They said they would. Typical Asuna. You bitch. What are you doing, you baka? The first voice you heard was Asuna's. Oh. It's not like you to get left behind. You stop spacing out. Oh, there's the smile. She at least cares, even though she's tsundere. For some reason, Miki wasn't upset. She almost went through a near-death experience just to see them again. It's probably happy enough. Oga let out a relieved sigh. Chloe shrugged and shook her head. Yeah, of course. Could you guys see what was going on? Okay. She repeated Chloe's words in her head, but they kind of know now that you do have a slight mobility issue, I guess. Yay! But now she might be a miracle and she's cured? We don't know. Yay! Well, I hope all 5 of you get out of there, but we'll have to see. This sounds a bit more darker. With my own hands, I will definitely make it out. Okay, as she smiled under everyone's relief, a very different thought was taking shape in Miki's mind. Yeah, she's going to get out via any means necessary, isn't she? The sky's the limit. Achievement unlocked. The sky's the limit. Whoa. And that'll be the end of her chapter. Save the current data. Guys, I said I was hoping to do 2 chapters for this episode, but basically because of, well, 2 things. Me sometimes being a bit of an idiot with some of the puzzle, but thankfully I didn't rely on the hints thing too much today. In fact, the hints didn't really help me at all. I'd solved everything that the hints were providing. It was just, I think I was keying it right, for just for some reason the game didn't register that I could have done it correctly, the puzzle with the sprinkler system, but oh well, whatever. But because of the taking a wee while with that and also my technical issues, this episode has gone on quite a bit longer than I would have liked. So I'm going to call this episode right here, and we'll continue with the next part, the next person's chapter of this part of the timeline in the next episode, guys. So hope you're enjoying this episode of Abyss of the Sacrifice and you're enjoying this whole series with me so far. If you enjoyed this video, then think about giving it a massive thumbs up. It really helps out the channel and really helps me out, and I really appreciate it, guys. So thank you very much. Also, if you're either a new viewer or a returning viewer and you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, why? It's awesome. Hit that nice big red button. It's pretty awesome. Hit the subscribe button, guys. It just keeps you up to date with everything that's going on my channel. And plus it really supports the channel in continuing and progressing with more videos and content on YouTube, guys. And also, if you click the notification bell, YouTube will also notify you whenever a new video or post by me goes up, and whenever we plan to go live on YouTube or Twitch or any other platform as well, you'll get notified, guys. So also let me know in the comments down below what you think about this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, if you've got any thoughts on the story so far, what could Miki be possibly thinking in her mind other than being safe and it's a miracle? Sounds a bit dark, but who knows? But as talking in the comments, guys, just don't post any spoilers about any of the story in the future. Just talk about what's happened so far, and also just generally, stick to the community guidelines. Just don't be mean to each other. That's all I ask, really. And yeah, we'll continue Abyss of the Sacrifice in the next episode, guys. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!